Hi all, welcome to Utkarsh Academy. Everyone knows about we have started the Cucumber course from scratch. Yesterday we have seen how to create a feature file, how to create a step definition file, how to create a runner file in Cucumber, how to execute the scripts in Cucumber. So our today's topic we can see on the screen. Our today's topic is Cucumber options. So we are going to be discuss detail about the Cucumber options today. So just here, uh, we are not going to be wait too much time about the discussion. Just we jump to the practically how what are the Cucumber options are there and how we are going to be use these Cucumber options. So just here, I'm going to be open an Eclipse. So you can see that yesterday we have created the feature file called user login, login.feature file. So we can see that yesterday we are having only one scenario. Right now we can see I have added one more scenario here. You can see on the screen. So first one is the valid credential scenario for successful login, and second one is we are going to be test the negative scenario here. So negative business statement here on successful login with invalid credentials. If we are going to be use invalid credentials, then user is not logged into the system. So we get the error message or we are not navigate to the dashboard page. So just here we can see that what are the Cucumber options we are going to be use here. So yesterday we are aware about that two Cucumber options. In Cucumber options in runner class, we have used feature Cucumber option and glue Cucumber option. So as a part of feature, yesterday we know that we are going to be provide the feature folder path. So just here we can see that where our features folder is located, whatever the feature files are there. So we are going to be provide the features folder path as a part of features, and glue we are going to be provide the step definition package. So name of the where we are keeping our step definition. So just we are going to be give that information as a part of glue. Now you can see the couple of more Cucumber options here. So you can see the dryRun is there, Monochrome is there, uh, publish is there, tags is there, plugin is there. So just we are going to be discuss one by one. So here we can see that next one is the dryRun. So here you can see that dryRun, and I'm set the dryRun value as a false. If I'm going to be set it as a true, so just here we can set it as a true because dryRun default value is false. That's why we have set as false. But when we are going to be set as a true, what happen? So just here we can see that I'm going to be execute the code. Again, I'm going to be right now I'm going to be execute the code. So here you can see on the screen. So our execution is done. We can see that within a frequency of second, we can see our code is getting executed. So here we are going to be see that our steps is there. They are executed all the steps here. So, but we haven't seen that our browser get launched. Then user is enter the valid credentials in that specific web page. So we can't see anything, and we can see that the our execution is successfully done. So when we are going to be set the dry run as a true, what happen? Dry run, just here when we are going to be set the dry run as a true, so if glue code execution should be skipped. So whatever the code we have written in step definition in steps file, so they are not going to be executed. Just when we are going to be set dry run as a true, they are going to be compare whatever the features in feature file, whatever the feature steps we have written, these steps we have implemented as a part of step definition. So they are going to be compare these steps only. If they found all the steps, whatever the steps we have written here, if they found these steps in a step definition, so they are going to be we can say that our dry run get completed. So that's why we are not going to be set it as a true. Its default value is a false. So once I'm going to be set is a false and I'm going to be execute the code, you can see our code is as earlier Oh, we can see that now the browser get opened. So they are going to be enter user ID, password. They are going to be click on login button, then validate you are navigating to the dashboard page or not. So they are going to be do each and everything. So just here we can see that we are enter valid credentials and we are going to be click on login page. So just here we can see that we have successfully navigated to the dashboard page here, and we can see that user is logged in as a Utkarsh user. So means here we are going to be do this activity, these things. If we are going to be dry run, if we are going to be set is a truth, then they are not going to be execute the glow code. They are going to be just compare feature files, whatever the steps we have written in the feature file, these steps we have been implemented or not. If we are not implemented, then they are going to be give the message, this step, that particular step is missing. Just if we want to see, so just I'm going to be set once again true, and I'm going to be write one more step here. So just here I'm going to be add here. I have added one more step here in unsuccessful login scenario. The user is on login page. So just I have added the user is on a login page, not navigate to dashboard page. So just I have added that specific statement here. The user is on login page, not navigate to dashboard page. So we have just, I'm going to be now, we have set dry run as a true, and I'm going to be execute that same feature file. So here we can see that our feature, here we can see that our feature is done. We have seen, and here as a part of okay, just here we have added that specific scenario in second unsuccessful. So here we can see that we have assigned the tag as a regression and we are running the tag as a sanity. That's why we are not caught that scenario. Just I am going to be change the tag as a regression here, and I am going to be execute the scenario now. So here we can see that here this one is the unimplemented step. So here we can see this is the step which we haven't step definition. Here we can see that every feature, whatever the feature we have written, we have step definition, but we haven't found the step definition for the newly written scenario. So just here they are going to be compare. That's why our script is getting failed, and here we can see that this is the step definition. So just we are going to be add that step definition. Just copy that step definition, add in your step definition file. So just I'm going to be add that step definition in here, and now if once we are going to be save that step definition file, update the step definition file, and we are going to be run the step definition now. So we can see that they are going to be compare. Now we can see that they found the step definition and our result is pass. So just here, if so, that's why we are going to be set the dry run, we are going to be set as a false. Once we have implemented all the steps, then we are going to be set the dry run as a false. Once we in development mode, we are going to be set the dry run as a true, because we in initial stage we want to check that whatever the feature file steps we have written in a feature file, so these steps we have been implemented or not. So for that validation purpose, we are going to be use dry run. This is the very powerful and good feature. We can say that in development stage we definitely set as a true, and after that once we are our development was done, then we are going to be set as a false. Then next one, here we can see that the next one, we can see the next option is a monochrome. So just here monochrome, here we can see that monochrome returns, so just default is the false, and once we are going to be written as a true if terminal output should be without colors. So here we are going to be whatever the here we can see the terminal output. If we want to terminal output without colors, then we are going to be set it as a true monochrome, and default is the monochrome value is the default value is the false. So we can see that now execution started. So here we can see that console. Here end-to-end test, regression test, these are the two scenario we have been executed, and we can see the output, whatever the output we have seen in a console. This one is not in color. Just here we can see that without color output we are getting. If we are going to be set monochrome as a false, then we can see the impact. We can see the same scenario we are going to be executed, but the monochrome we are going to be set as a false. So now we can see that the whatever the steps they are going to be compared with that step definition, we are getting the output in color mode. So just here we can see the console is loaded. Here we can see that the feature, whatever the feature file steps are there, we can see in a colored mode. So this is the impact. Just here we can see that this is the impact of monochrome. We'll get the colored output in console. So once we are going to be, and if we don't want to colored output, then monochrome we are going to be written as a true. So just after that, here we can see that publish. So we want to publish our report on a web. So this one is the very beautiful and most demanding feature. We can say that why we are going to be say that this one is the most demanding feature. Because here we can see that if our report is on web, so we are going to be we want to share our report with our manager, with who want to see our report, whatever the scripts we have executed. So just we are going to be share the URL, so he can easily open that URL and he can see the reports. And our reports here, Cucumber, whatever the reports we have published here. So just here we can see that at the bottom you can see the report. Here we can see that the Cucumber report, and I'm going to be copy that report. Just I'm going to be open any browser here, so you can see that. So whatever the, here we can see that 100% passed, one executed, one ignored. So we have a two scenario. We have executed one, we have ignored one. So here we can see that all the steps, whatever the scenario for unsuccessful login, whatever the scenario we have been executed, we can see the report we have seen over the web. So this feature is the most attractive feature. We haven't such kind of feature in another framework. So just we are going to be give the option Cucumber option plugin is equal to true. We can't do anything, so it will automatically the report get published over the web. So after that, here we can see that next Cucumber option is the tags. So you can see that the tags. So when we want to execute, like in test.ng, we are going to be executed the test cases as a grouping. So same feature Cucumber provided using the tags. So when we are going to be develop our feature file, so here you can see that we are mentioning some tags here, regression tag, sanity tag, the whole when we want to set the tag as a feature file, so just we are going to be set the tag as a end-to-end test tag. So here we can see that we want to execute, if we want to execute sanity test, so just we are going to be mention in runner class go, and tags we are going to be set as a sanity. If we want to execute regression, we are going to be set as a regression. If we want to execute the whole feature file, so just I'm going to be set as a E2E test. So whole feature file get executed here. We can see that I'm going to be set the tags as a E2E test. So here we can see that we are going to be executed sanity scenario as well as regression scenario, because E2A test tag we are going to be assigned as a feature file. The whole feature file we are going to be assigned with that tag. So in that way we are going to be execute the tag wise execution. Earlier we are executing with sanity tag. After that we are going to be executed with regression tag. Now we can say that we are going to be executed whole script we want to execute. So whatever the tags we have given as a feature file, so that specific tag our execution is going on. So in that way, just here we can say that tag is getting implemented here. Means group wise execution. If we want to execute the group wise, so we are successfully execute the group wise execution using tags feature. So tags Cucumber option. So after that tags here, we can see that there is the most powerful and demanding feature called plugin. So here we can see that there are a couple of plugins you can see here. I have been executed a pretty plugin. So I have been executed a HTML colon target slash index.html. After that you can see JUnit. After that you can see that JSON. So all these are the reports here. We can see that what kind of report we want to generate. We want to generate index.html, so HTML report. We want to generate XML report. We want to generate the JSON report. So just we are going to be provide these information in plugin itself. So here we can see that we are executed plugin is equal to so pretty report. So just here we can see that whatever the Cucumber here report we are going to be see on screen here. So this is nothing but an pretty report. So this is the pretty report generated by Cucumber itself. Now here we can see that index.html, we want to see the index.html report. So we have been mentioned here in target folder index.html file. So just here I'm going to be refresh and we can see that inside the target folder, we can see index.html report get generated. So just I'm going to be open that report with the web browser and you can see that 2 minutes ago we have been executed these two scenario. So here we can see whatever the scenario we have been written. So this scenario they have been executed here. So we can see this is the means here we can see that this is the HTML report. If we want to see the JSON report, so just I'm going to be open a JSON report here. So we can see this is the JSON. In JSON format, the report gets generated. So just here we can see that this is the JSON report. We want to see JUnit report. So just here we can see that there is the one more report inside the JUnit folder, JUnit.xml. So JUnit report we can see. So couple of index.html, JUnit report, JSON report. So if we want to generate an extent report, so that report also we are going to be generated using means that if we are going to be if we want to generate an extent report, so just we are going to be add the extent dependencies in our maven project and we are going to be provide the specific plugin. What is the plugin for extent report? So we are going to be provide that information here and we are successfully then we are able to publish the extent report also. So these are the couple of Cucumber options and using these options, I hope you will really enjoy the Cucumber option sessions. If you have any doubt, any questions, again, the Cucumber options, please ping here. Will definitely these options and tomorrow we are going to be continue with the remaining things like here we are having a hooks, here we are how to execute the we can say that data-driven testing in Cucumber. So we are going to be see these things also. Means here Cucumber provides us a very nice feature called Cucumber. Here today we have seen Cucumber options, but here we can see that scenario when we want to execute the data driven testing for means for that login feature we want to execute a couple of valid credentials we are having or couple of invalid credentials we are having and we want to test the same functionality again. So just we are going to be use here scenario outline is the one of the feature provided by the Cucumber. So using the scenario outline, we are going to be achieve the data-driven testing. So here, data table is the one more feature they are provided using the data table. Also, we are going to be achieve the data-driven testing. So just we are going to be see couple of things: tags, hooks, tagged hooks, then how to achieve the data-driven testing, how to generate the extent report here. So couple of things are remaining. So just we are going to be take daily. We are going to be conclude one session and we'll try to complete the Cucumber as early as possible. So if like, share, and subscribe the Utkarsh Academy. Thank you for watching.